Hi and welcome. Today we're focusing on the glutes. Get ready to feel every muscle working. Strong glutes are not only important for aesthetics, they help support your lower back, improve posture, and create better movement throughout the body. Let's get started. Lie on your left side and press into your left forearm. Lengthen through the crown of your head and create equal length through both sides of your waist. Press the bottom leg into the floor and lift the bent top leg while keeping the pelvis stable. Maintain a neutral pelvis throughout the movement. Avoid lifting the leg so high that the pelvis tips or the waist shortens. Exhale as you lift. Continue reaching through the crown of your head and stay long through the body. Now take the leg slightly behind you and rotate the thigh outward. Keep the foot resting on the floor and lift the knee away from the supporting knee. Press through the bottom leg and continue reaching through the spine. Next, bring the thigh parallel to the floor and lower the knee down. This creates internal rotation at the hip joint. Continue moving with control while maintaining support through the forearm and the bottom leg. Now combine the movements: external rotation, internal rotation, then extend the leg forward with a flexed foot. Reach through the heel and continue lengthening through your sit bone while maintaining a neutral pelvis. Remember that you're almost in a side plank position. Continue pressing into the supporting forearm so the upper body stays active and prepared for more challenging exercises. Switch sides, lengthen through the spine, create equal length through the waist, and lift the bent leg with control. Imagine stretching an elastic band between your thighs. Take the leg slightly behind you and begin the external rotation. Lift the knee away from the supporting leg and continue pressing through the shin and thigh below. Now transition into internal rotation, lowering the knee toward the floor. Stay long through the crown of your head and maintain support through the forearm. Alternate between external rotation, internal rotation, and a forward leg extension. Reach through the heel, lengthen through your sit bone, and imagine sitting back into a chair. Continue breathing steadily and move with control. Lie on your back and bring your right leg into tabletop. Extend the leg forward and lift into a bridge. Then lower the leg, reach it long in front of you, and lift the pelvis again. Press firmly through the supporting foot and spread the mat apart with your arms. Lengthen through the crown of your head and maintain support through your rib cage. As the leg reaches away, allow it to become an extension of your torso. Exhale as you lift the bridge. Inhale as you lower with control. Continue alternating between the bridge and the leg reach while maintaining a stable pelvis. Now switch sides. Bring the left leg into tabletop and extend it forward. Press through the right foot and lift into your bridge. Reach long through the flexed heel and continue lengthening through the entire body. Maintain even support through the big toe, little toe, and heel of the standing foot. Keep the pelvis level and move with control. Complete the final repetition. Draw the knee towards your chest and take a moment to rest. Place your hands behind you. Extend the left leg and keep the right knee bent. Gently tuck the pelvis and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Press through the right foot and continue reaching through the extended leg. Avoid sitting back onto the heel. Stay lifted through the front of the hips and continue reaching through the knee. Bend the extended leg, switch sides, and repeat. Exhale as you press through the hands and foot to lift. Reach through the knee and create length across the front of the hip. Continue alternating sides with control. Now, bend both knees. Initiate the movement from the pelvis and lift the hips upward. Open through the shoulders and collarbones. Roll onto the balls of the feet and reach the knees forward. Press the hips slightly higher while maintaining length through the spine. Come onto all fours and find a neutral pelvis. Lengthen through the crown of your head and lift the left leg with the knee bent. Reach through the knee, then lower the leg diagonally across the body. Lower onto your right forearm and sweep the leg out to the side. Lift it diagonally upward, lower it down, and return to all fours. Move slowly and focus on the quality of each position. Press through the left hand and right shin. As the leg moves to the side, avoid collapsing into the supporting hip. Continue reaching through the lifted knee and maintain length through your spine. The movement becomes a circular pattern through the hip joint. Bent knee lift, diagonal reach, side kick, diagonal lift, and return. Continue flowing through the sequence while maintaining control. Take a moment to sit back and stretch the left glute. Switch sides. Lift the right leg with the knee bent. Lower diagonally. Come onto the left forearm. Sweep the leg to the side. Then lift it diagonally toward the ceiling before returning to all fours. Imagine drawing a smooth circle with the thigh inside the hip socket. Continue pressing through the supporting shin and forearm, reaching through the crown of your head, and moving with control. Complete the final repetition and sit back into a gentle stretch, breathing into the side of the hip. Sit tall with your legs extended wide. You may keep them as wide as feels comfortable or place them about mat width apart. Bring your hands behind your head and rotate your torso to the left. From there, fold forward over the leg. Exhale as you rotate and exhale again as you deepen the side bend. Press through your sit bones and keep the pelvis stable throughout the movement. Reach through your heels and avoid allowing the pelvis to rotate with the torso. Continue alternating between rotation and forward flexion, creating length through the spine with every repetition. Move with control, breathe steadily, and enjoy the stretch through the waist, back, and hips. Lie on your stomach and reach long through your big toes and the crown of your head. Bring your arms alongside your body, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and find a neutral pelvis. Lift your legs and begin a swimming motion, alternate lifting and lowering the legs in a quick, controlled rhythm. Continue reaching through the toes as if making the legs longer with every movement. Increase the pace slightly. Keep reaching through the fingertips and toes, maintaining length through the entire body. Press through your palms and imagine pulling the mat apart. Open through your shoulders and collarbones while reaching the sternum slightly forward. Breathe into your side, ribs, abdomen, and sacrum. The movement should come primarily from the glutes and hips, while the spine remains long and supported. Complete the final repetition, then sit back onto your heels and breathe deeply into your lower back and abdomen. Come to a seated position with your hands behind you and your knees bent. Initiate the movement from the pelvis and lift your hips upward. Then lower your head, round through the chest, and send the pelvis back. Exhale as you fold and reach the pelvis back. Continue drawing the pubic bone gently toward the sternum as you move. Press your hands firmly into the floor and imagine stretching the mat apart. Keep the shoulders relaxed and away from your ears while maintaining length through the spine. Complete the final repetition and prepare for leg pull front. Place your hands behind you and extend both legs. Press through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Bend the left knee and draw it across toward the right side. Allow a small rotation through the pelvis while keeping the chest open. Exhale as you rotate and inhale as you return with control. Open through your shoulders and collarbones and lengthen through the crown of your head. Press firmly through the supporting foot and hand, and switch sides. Keep your gaze forward and avoid dropping the head. Continue reaching through the crown of your head as you move. Complete the final repetition. Extend both legs and fold forward into a stretch. Round through the spine, then lengthen and relax. Come to standing and soften through the hips and knees. Reach your sit bones back and maintain a neutral pelvis. Lift the left leg out to the side, then sweep it behind you, and finally rotate the thigh outward. Continue moving through these three positions with control: side, back, and external rotation. Press firmly through the standing foot and stay long through the spine. Reach through the moving leg and avoid shifting all of your weight into one side of the body. Switch sides. Soften through the supporting knee and repeat the pattern. Side, back, and external rotation. As the thigh rotates outward, keep the standing knee aligned over the center of the foot. Stay lifted through the crown of your head and maintain a neutral pelvis throughout the movement. complete the final repetition and take a brief pause before moving into the squats. Step your feet wide and lower into a squat, then rotate the legs outward into turnout, lower into another squat, and rise up onto your toes. Exhale as you lower and inhale as you rise and lift onto the balls of the feet. Move between the parallel squat and the turnout squat with a calf raise. You may keep your hands behind your head or rest them on your pelvis to monitor alignment. Stay long through the spine and maintain support through your center. If it feels comfortable, perform the lowering and lifting phase on a single exhale. Then pause, inhale, and repeat. Continue reaching through the crown of your head while maintaining control through the legs and glutes. For the final exercise, combine a side lunge, a knee lift, and a curtsy lunge. Step into a side lunge, lift the knee, then move into a curtsy lunge behind you. Move with control and focus on balance. Exhale as you step into the side lunge, lift through the center as you rise, and then lower into the curtsy lunge. You may choose to step off the mat if you need a more stable surface. Take your time and maintain length through the spine throughout the sequence. Switch sides and repeat the sequence. Lift the leg, step wide into the side lunge, return to standing, and then move into the curtsy lunge behind you. This is a challenging balance exercise, so remember to breathe. Focus on steady, controlled movement rather than speed. Avoid holding your breath and allow it to support the effort. Complete the final repetition and come to standing. Reach your arms out to the sides and bring your hands behind your head. Fold forward and then soften your knees as you deepen the stretch. Allow your head and neck to relax. Take a few slow breaths and let the body settle. Add a gentle side bend to the right and look toward the ceiling. Return through center and repeat on the left side. Take a deep breath in, a full breath out, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next class.